It's Saturday the 13th of August.
And it's a glorious day.
It is. We're at Lee's Meadow Farm, which is near Matlock Bath in the Derbyshire Dales. We arrived last night. We were going to do our normal intro, driving in, blah blah blah, but we sort of left it till the last minute, and then
my fault.
Yeah. And
oh God, it's here on the right.
Yeah,
so you might get some footage.
Yeah, we might stick something in of the arrival, but we'll film a bit of the site today anyway. We're going to go on the bikes. It's going to be very hot today. We're going to try and get gone within the next half hour. There's a bike trail, old railway line called
High Peak Trail.
Right. We're going to go and find that. It's not far from the site at all. And then I think it's about 5 or 6 miles into Matlock Bath.
Yeah, if you follow the Peak Trail route, then we'll go past Cromford Mill into Matlock.
It is a beautiful campsite. It's literally what it is. It's a Caravan and Motorhome Club certified site, but we're not on that. They've also allowed the Camping and Caravanning Club to have one of the fields as a DA. As we've said before, DAs are these little pop-up sites that you get, and it's cost us a tenner a night. There's only a tap and an Elson point, so you've got to have your own facilities. But if I just spin you around, that's our view from the van.
It's horrible.
And then in that field there are 3 Aberdeen Angus cows. I'll stick some footage in. I fed them last night with some grass, and it's great. And then the other way, behind the van, I'll stick some footage in a bit. It's just massive views over the dales and everything. It's amazing. We watched the supermoon last night over there.
Yeah.
And
if anybody's asking, the TV, no, not the TV,
oh, yeah,
the phone service is really good.
Yeah.
You can see a mast.
If you look over there, I don't know if you can see, there's a mast right over in the distance.
But yeah, we don't know about the TV because we haven't had it on.
We don't watch the TV, but the internet is amazingly fast. It's mad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get the bikes off the back now, and we'll pick you up later. Easier now. Hello. Hello. Right, so the campsite is down there, literally a quarter of a mile on the main road, and that's it. And you can see a sign for Middleton Top High Peak Trail, and that's the way that we're going on the bike ride. Main road down there, literally again quarter of a mile into the little village. There's a pub on your left hand side. So there is the campsite we're on. You can see Pearl, as always, the only black van in a sea of white. You're seeing this insert at the beginning of the video. We've already done the massive bike ride you're about to watch.
If you could tell.
Yeah. So enjoy the bike ride that we suffered through, but we just thought we'd show you the view. There's the van. There's one tired Heather. Join us later in the video where we're now going to the pub we passed on the way for a drink, because we've bloody earned it, I'll say. Right, so that's where we've just come up from, and I've just shown you the van. It comes to the car park called Middleton Top, and then you're on the High Peak Trail there. If you just look, it goes that way or that way. We're going towards High Peak Junction, but we're going further than that. There's an old mill there. We'll stop there on the way back. But yeah, just to prove that it was a railway. They've got that obviously for show, but there's one of the old signals, look. I don't know what that would have been. Something to do with the winding wheel, I think. Right, it's a big downhill. I think obviously this railway would have been certainly wound assisted if it was. Lovely bridge there. I've got my brakes on going down here, obviously. Definitely going to need the electric to get back up. Right, so as I suspected on the ride down, because it's so steep, that engine house at the top was a wheelhouse to pull the carriages up. It was probably one of these railways that didn't actually have a locomotive pulling it. The trucks were pulled up by cable. There you go. Yeah, one lot of wagons come up as another lot come down, and they act as a counterbalance. Yeah, we're glad of the shade. Yeah, when it's hot later.
Hello.
Look at them views. This is less than an hour from home to come here. Crazy. We love it. Here comes Evel Knievel. There's a sign halfway down. Cyclists are advised to not ride down the incline. We're just so badass though, we don't care. I'm not surprised by what this says. Runaway wagons sometimes occurred on these inclines, and on this slope they could reach 120 miles an hour. So they have what are called catch pits, which is basically a runoff area there. Right. Yeah, it certainly is a big hole, basically diverting them down there. I may have already said this, but riding back up is going to be fun. Go on then, shout up in the tunnel. Do you like that? You could be my bike horn. I don't need a bell with you. High Peak Junction Workshops. Yeah, we're going back the way we came, in effect.
And we're then going to cycle along the canal to Cromford Mill.
Yeah.
And we've come along High Peak Rail, which is going that way.
Yeah. Let's go along this canal for a bit. I have a feeling it's going to be chock-a-block with people, but we'll see. Thank you. No, that isn't Pearl in the background. This is a hello to Nita and Matt.
Hello.
Who randomly were riding along the canal towpath, and just got past them, and I heard Matt say, "Oh, it's CV20 people." And yeah, they watched the channel. How random can that be?
They actually recognised Poppy.
Yeah, they did. They recognised
as always, as people do.
So we've just found your van. Our keys don't fit it, unfortunately, but you've got some lovely wheels, so I'll be having them away. See you later.
See ya. Okay, so we're in
Oh man.
Right, so we're in Matlock Bath. We've come across the Jubilee Bridge onto the other side, where there's a lovely, nice, quiet little walk away from the main road.
Yeah, because it's very noisy along the front at Matlock. And we were gonna if only you knew.
We were going to carry on cycling along, but there's a fence that stops.
Landslides, rocks everywhere. Chaos. I'm keeping that in. People will wonder what the hell we're on about.
Basically, this is Matlock Bath. That's where we were, the Jubilee Bridge.
Right, so this is Matlock Bath. It's sort of like going to the seaside, but not by the sea, really. It's what I always thought as a kid. Loads of chip shops and amusements and stuff.
Heather's made up fact of the day. All of the fish that you'll see in this pond have escaped from the amusements over the road.
Where they didn't want to be given away as prizes.
Oh, sorry. Where they didn't want to be given away as prizes.
Slick.
This is especially for Nita and Matt because they were disappointed that we stopped doing Heather's made up fact of the day.
You can't understand why we stopped doing it, can you really? It used to take me about 99 takes to get one. We've stopped at, is it called Cromford Mill? Mm-hmm. On the way back we came out of Matlock Bath. It was too busy and too noisy. And Heather's got a scone with jam and cream. I had a little piece of cake. And I mean, look at that, look at how small that is. I failed there, haven't I? Jam on first, cream on top. Which way is that? Devon or Cornwall?
No idea.
I've got nothing for you. If that's what you're thinking. Sorry. Right. After our nice bit of cake, we've made our way back along the canal to the old railway, and we knew as soon as we got to it there was that huge incline.
I can see it,
which is up there. Although the bikes are electric, we're not stupid enough to think that we're going to make it all the way up, are we?
No. But so, the thing is, there's quite a few places that you can stop. And,
yeah.
And the thing is, because we didn't really stop on the way down.
Yeah.
It's, you know, a perfect opportunity. There's benches overlooking.
What I think she's trying to say is, she's probably going to have to stop. And consequently, because Heather's got to stop, I'll have to stop because I can't keep going and just leave her to walk. So we're probably going to go back.
We'll see how far we can get.
Yeah, we'll go back, we'll stop, we'll do a bit. You get the idea. We had to stop. Heather gave in first. That isn't a brag, by the way. My legs were burning as well. The one thing people, perhaps if you've not got an electric bike, the misconception is it will make you cheat. It certainly assists up here, but unless you're willing to put a hell of a lot of effort in, you're not getting up this hill. I got my bike on full boost, and it's helping, but yeah, your legs are burning by the time you got this far up. So we've stopped at the bench. There's still another bit. We're going to do the walk assist thing now, just till we get on level. Because as much as these bikes and all the walking that we've been doing this year has made us a lot fitter than we were 6 months ago, we're not stupid enough to think that
yeah, we'll have to come back in a year's time and see how much further we get.
We're not going to do an Ironman just yet.
The benchmark will be to get to this bench.
Light's still flashing in here, that fell over here. That's the sign on the way down I laughed at and went, ha ha, no. It's actually the wrong way round. Cyclists are advised to dismount and walk up because it's impossible. It's mental, this. Mental. I'd love to be fit enough, you know, but it's not going to happen. I like cake too much. And we're still not even at the top. So we've made it to the top of the first incline. Just thought I'd show you the remnants of the winding house. Sheep pasture engine house, built 1828. Wagons were hauled up and down the incline, 1,320 yards long, by an engine in this building until the Cromford and High Peak Railway closed in 1967. And obviously there's nothing left of the engine, you can see. Certainly up there where the bearings for something would have gone. And then there's some remnants of pulleys for some sort of wires, I guess there. There's some views in it. Look at that. That's immense. High Peak and Tissington trails. We're obviously on the High Peak trail at the moment. If you look there, where Heather point at Middleton top and High Peak Junction.
We're about here somewhere.
Yeah.
We've already done that one. The 2 hours means it's really steep. and we're halfway up the other really steep one.
You can tell by your breath, to be honest.
Look, steep incline.
Yeah.
More arrows is more.
So, yeah.
I like to say Middleton top.
Middleton top.
So
now, the other way, if we come here again, look, we'll go the other way next time, because that eventually meets up with the Tissington Trail, and we've actually walked along the Tissington Trail way before we did YouTube. We camp at a place we haven't been with this van, called Ashbourne Heights, and we walk through Ashbourne
Heights near Thorpe.
Yeah, but we did do an early vlog when we first had Pearl. I think it was just when you still couldn't camp out, where we went to Ashbourne.
Yes.
Which is on the Tissington Trail, which is right at the start there at the bottom where it says Ashbourne.
Yeah, through the tunnel.
So eventually we'll get the bikes on this Tissington Trail. So
like you say,
we'll have done all of this.
If we stop in there again, we've got 11 miles.
Yeah, but no hills.
Before you even get to Tissington Trail. Like you say, we know that this is all flat here.
Yeah.
Or relatively flat.
Yeah. Anyway, boring for some, but don't forget, this is our diary.
Yeah.
Cheers. It's a rare occurrence I drink lager, to be honest. But
it's a rare occurrence I drink cider.
Of course it is. Yeah.
I like this one.
Yeah, Inch's cider, you like that, don't you?
I do like it. It's very refreshing.
And if I drink lager, I do like Heineken. It's one of the few lagers I'll drink. And Heather went in, she said, what do you want? I went, if they've got Heineken, I'll have it. If not, I don't know. And they had. Cheers.
Cheers.
Right, so we're coming up to the campsite on the right hand side. See the Derbyshire DA signs. And then obviously the sign as per normal. But as we get to the entrance, you'll see it's a Caravan and Motorhome Club site as well. You've got these 5 pitches at the end here. If we'd have booked in for them, it was 12 quid. You got your water tap and your Elson Point. And then obviously these are the Caravan and Motorhome Club pitches. But for 2 quid a night less, if we carry on up here, you'll come to just a field. There's the DDA sign, and this is the field we're in. There's Pearl, here's Doris bringing up the rear. There we go. When you hear the magical chimes of Pedro's, it's got to be done. Mum, can I have an ice cream? Look at that.
I'll say, which one? You've got a bigger one than me.
I don't like to brag. Yeah,
well, suck lick the end off. Suck the end, lick the end. Well, I won't.
You don't like slush puppies, that's all.
I had a slush puppy before.
You may wonder why I'm sitting on a chair. Shit. Oh, God. Stop. Right, say when.
Go on then. Oh, put me back again. Oh, that's lush, that is.
Morning.
Oh, hello.
Sunday morning, as always, really early, 8:45.
We're on the way.
Yeah, we're going to meet our friends Bob and Jan for Sunday dinner. so we've got to get home and get the van sorted before we meet them. Hence the rapid departure, which is a shame because it looks like it's going to be a lovely day.
Yeah, it's a lovely little site.
It is. We shall definitely come back here. Eggs £1.50, logs £4. So you can cook them all in for £5.50. Right, so where we came yesterday on the bikes, we came out here and turned left. And this is the only bit of main road you need to go on. Problem is there's no footpath, so obviously if you want to walk to the pub, you can see the road. But this was the only bit of cycling on the road yesterday to go to that bike ride that we went on.
Yeah, to get to Middleton top, basically.
Yeah. You can, if you're walking up there, you can walk across the fields.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say,
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
don't
that
actually have to come onto
You
this
don't have
road.
to come on the road.
So
here's the entrance to the bike ride.
So we went up there, so like I say.
And then down here is the pub and the little village. So there's the pub on the left. Right, we're just coming into work, so we thought we'd chop the ending a bit just to show you literally a mile down the road if you wanted to come.
It's one of these beautiful
it's a
villages.
lovely little village. This was a bonus weekend for us, to be honest, wasn't it?
All weekends are bonuses.
I mean, yeah, but we were supposed to be visiting friends this weekend.
Oh yeah,
and we've pushed it to the bank holiday weekend.
Yes.
To visit Heather's mum and friends over that weekend, so we freed up this weekend.
We have.
Hence the last minute DA meeting. As we said before, these are a great thing to do. If you don't do them, you seriously need to.
Yeah.
Literally pop up campsites anywhere you like.
Yeah. You soon get your money back on the camping and caravanning club membership, which is
Absolutely.
45 quid or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And we've paid 20 quid for the whole weekend there.
Anyway,
Right, okay, that's us.
see you on the next one, people.
Bye-bye. See you
Bye.
soon. Bye. Oh, bollocks.